What types of people are the most unsuccessful in the dating world? As a dating coach, I'm going to dish 8 types coming up next. What's good, everyone? Mario here. In this video, what I'm going to share with you are the different types of people, 8 of them to be specific, that I've encountered and kind of put into categories who suck at dating, both men and women. I want to give you 8 different sort of categories, types of people who suck at dating, suck at online dating. What do they have in common? There are these 8 types that are just going to suck in real life, in virtual settings. It doesn't matter. So we're going to get into that so that you can learn from them and hopefully not be like them. But first, let me remind you that if you're not fully satisfied with your current dating or your online dating experiences, I invite you to join one or both of my free online academies. They send out free weekly videos that are designed to help you level up your dating game. Sign up is super easy, takes seconds, and you can do so by clicking the link in the description or the card for this video. The first type of person that I want to point out to you is the type that blames others, all right? There's all sorts of people in the dating world who are obviously not succeeding, and they're failing, and they're upset, and they're frustrated, but they blame others. It's like they want to blame everyone else for everything that has gone wrong, why they're not so tall, why they're not so handsome, why they're not so rich, why other people are so fucked up and they're so right. They want to just blame others and blame other things. And the problem is that you can't do shit about anything but yourself, okay? Most of the time, blaming others is just a fruitless effort because there's nothing that can be accomplished. So just blaming others is just an exercise in just negativity, and people don't like negativity. Which brings me up to my second type of person, the person who's just negative. All right. Have you ever noticed that, like people talk about things like, I just didn't get the right vibe from that person? It's because there is a sort of vibration that you can feel from other people. And sometimes people say it, sometimes people just exude it, but negativity is something that repels people. It's not an attraction factor, okay? It repels attraction from occurring. So if you want to make yourself uglier, say things that are negative, feel negative, and other people will see you as less attractive, less desirable, and want nothing to do with you. They won't want to be in a relationship with you. They won't want to date you. And they won't even want to be your friend, okay? You know who hangs out with negative people? Other negative people, or people without options, or people who are related to these negative people. But people don't want to date negative people, all right? So obviously, negative people should do less well in the dating scene, and they do. All right, third, the people who are inconsistent, okay? So in the dating world, and even especially online dating, consistency is key. A lot of people want to say like, oh man, that they're really trying to, to work on finding a relationship or work the dating scene. But when I kind of pry into their actions, they're awfully inconsistent. They want to say like, oh yeah, I've been using online dating, and how's that been going for you? I haven't really been that successful with it. Okay, so tell me about using it. And they start telling me about like, well, it's been 6 weeks since I last opened, my online dating profile. And well, how often were you using it when you were? And they're like, I checked it about twice a week. Inconsistent. Okay. When you ask people about, oh, like, are you really going out and meeting people? They're like, yeah. When's the last time you did something? Well, I went to a bar with some friends. Oh, that's great. When did you do that? Last month. See the inconsistency. It's not very consistent. Or people want to say things like, oh yeah, I'm going out and I'm going to the gym and I'm talking to people. And yeah, I always see people. If I see somebody I like, I'll introduce myself and I'll talk to them. Oh, really? When's the last time you did that? Well, you see what I'm saying? People aren't as consistent as they believe they are in their attraction, dating, and relationship efforts. And consistency is something that you can do. It means taking action repeatedly. And what I can tell you, if you take repeated action, what you do is you learn from your mistakes. You learn from your experiences, good and bad. You will just figure out patterns through this experience of what works, what doesn't work, and it makes you more knowledgeable, more competent, and ultimately more successful, and makes your sort of efforts more rewarding in the future because you've been taking consistent action. Like, if you do nothing else, if you take action, you'll learn something. But it does always help to take action that is, of the right strategy, that is of good sound advice. But A lot of people are just so inconsistent and they don't realize it and they can't own up to it. But that is one major reason why they're so unhappy or unsatisfied with their dating results. Got to be more consistent. Consistency is like a magic ingredient for success in life and damn near anything. So pay attention. All right. Number 4. The people who are so unsuccessful in the dating world are the people who don't ask for and don't know how to receive help. It's kind of two different things. One is asking for help. Most of us don't want to ask for help, especially when it comes to dating. It's kind of embarrassing, and I get that. That's why you're watching this video probably privately, and maybe not everyone, you wouldn't want everyone to know that you're watching a video about dating advice. I get that. I do. But the people who don't ask for help, don't get help for sure, and they're left to figure it out on their own, which for a lot of people, if you are seeking help, you probably need help. But here's the thing. Some people can't ask their friends or family for help, and I get that, and they're not even the best people to ask for help or advice from. But if you can't ask them, you for sure are uncomfortable asking someone else who actually does know what they're talking about, like, say, a dating coach like myself, for assistance. You're not going to make that jump. So people, you have to learn how to ask for help. That's, again, also something that will take you far in life, not just in dating, but in anything. And something that is probably going on not fully understood is how to receive help. There's so many people that they can ask me for help. They can ask me a question, and then I can offer them some advice and counsel. And then if they don't know how to listen to it, or if they don't know how to follow through with it, they don't know how to receive help. You know, what good does it do to ask, say, me for help if I say, well, you might want to consider A, B, C, and D, and you might want to think about, X, Y, Z paths. If you're just going to be like, you hear everything and you're like, I'm still going to do whatever, what I decided. That's good, but I think I'm going to do this. You're not receiving help. You ask for help, but you're not taking it and you're not receiving it. Some people don't know how to receive help. All right. They're like, oh God, I wish God would help me in my dating life. And you come across a dating video and you're like, fuck, I'm not going to watch that. You come across somebody who will answer your questions and you're like, fuck it, I won't ask a question. That's too much effort. You got to know how to ask for and receive help. So I hope you have kind of heard me on these different types and learned some lessons. If there are types that you're thinking of that could be listed as well, throw those down in the comments for me to read, and also other people too who can read your comment and benefit from that perspective. As always, you all take care until the next video. Thanks for watching. If you appreciated the content from this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And male or female, if you're not satisfied with your dating or online dating experience, I invite you to join one or both of our free academies. We have Get Game Group Academy and Get Game Group Online Dating Academy, both of which send out free weekly videos designed to help you up your game.